Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your art channeled message. I channel messages through art, creativity. Really hope my messages inspire you to see the art within yourself, within your journey, within everything around you, because we all start from zero and we all start from a blank canvas. So just look at your life as you would art. If you'd like a personal reading or information on personal readings, all of the information is in the description box under each video. And there's no rules here, so if this finds you, it's definitely meant for you. Even if you're not that sign, if the title sounds like it'll resonate, or if you find it somehow, it's definitely for you. What I started drawing was a person sitting in solitude, or just sitting there, period. And then I got someone sitting on a throne with water all around them. I saw the King of Cups as well as someone in the King of Cups right now, both visually and internally, I wanted to say. I'm seeing this very different. King of Cups can be considered an emotional person or emotions, period. It's the suit of water, it's the suit of cups. But I'm low-key getting an avoidance, like emotional avoidance. I mean, just look at it, especially the card itself. He's sitting on land, the very little space he does have, completely away from the water. He's not even looking at the water. He knows he has the potential to slip in and drown. He knows he has the potential to get too deep into something, so he's just not moving. Because it's almost like this person has a tendency or knows that all it takes is one move and they're in. They're immersed. The tide takes them away. You get the picture. He knows he has the potential to get too deep into something, so he's just not moving. I think I already said that. I'm hearing the word paralyzed. In a paralyzed state of being could also be emotional numbness, but I'm saying paralyzed and numbness are two different things. To me, paralyzed is almost like consumed with one's feelings, and then numbness is like, I don't feel anything. It's kind of more depressing. I wanted to mention that I started your reading already. This is the second time I have to record it because it just wasn't coming out. Sometimes I'll have that where it's not articulating. See, it's already happening. It's not coming out properly, but then it's clear the second time around. So the cards I pulled all had to do with, weirdly enough, someone looking to the left or wanting to look to the side. And that happened right after I was talking about the King of Cups and how he's looking straight ahead. He does not want to look to the left or the right. And then I kept getting these cards, like the Ace of Wands, the Star card, all having to do with light. Being attracted to the light or being triggered by someone's light. And then as it progressed, it's almost like that was changing. It's like, oh, I want to look at it so bad. I feel gravitated over here, but I know I'm not supposed to do it. And then I got the Queen of Wands, which I was seeing as another person. It's like they're also fearful, but she's still curious. It's like curiosity in the cat. It's like, I know this could go two different ways. Maybe that's what the left and right thing is too. I know this can go many different ways, many different directions, but I'm still open to it. I'm not like emotionally numb, or I'm not emotionally like paralyzed. And remember I said those are two different things. Paralyzed can be just like a temporary thing, even literally. Some people are paralyzed for good, but then some are only paralyzed temporarily. So I feel like this is temporary. Someone just doesn't know how to deal with how they feel yet. But that doesn't mean it's not up for change. Kind of like how tides change. Sometimes they're very low and then sometimes they're very high. It's all about finding a balance. Okay. I'm gonna get an oracle card. Actually, first I'm gonna start with tarot. I found it so interesting. I got the perception card. Someone doesn't want to perceive something. And there was this shiny green thing to the left of her that she wanted to take so bad. Found it so funny. It's like straight ahead, and then she's the one that's intrigued. So someone doesn't want to perceive something, but they're probably going to have to. I'm almost picturing the scenario of something getting brighter and brighter and brighter to the point where it's like, look at me. Like someone's literally screaming, look at me. Someone trying to get someone's attention. Or it's like the signs, the synchronicities are going to get their attention. Imagine getting something about complacency, like actual numbness. It's almost like sitting there, letting the time pass them by, or pass someone by. What do they call that? A time lapse? That's how it feels, a time lapse. Everything is dying around you, everything's changing around you, but you're still sitting on the couch, sitting on that throne, not doing anything. But also being sad about not doing anything. So many things here. It's very deep, literally. So let's see. Oh my god, I literally told you I got this in the last one and now it's coming back. She's facing this way. And the first card out I got was Ace of Wands. I'm seeing this as the Ace of Wands. She's holding the light, or she is the light. She's staring this way, but you see how she's kind of turned over? Like, I want to see. It's like she has the same problems or the same issues, but she's not maybe that bad. Nine of Cups. Hierophant. King of Cups. There we go. Look at him. Blank expression. And he's holding 2 cups. But are they filled with water? Probably not. Devil came out first, and then Ace of Wands. Again, all the same cards. And then 8 of Wands. Getting something about quick movement or quick change. A shift. So there's going to be like a shift in the collective or a shift within one's emotional state. See, and it's right next to this. Staring straight ahead, but now it's too much. You can't avoid it anymore. Ooh, I'm even seeing this in a dark way, like a devilish way, as if this is temptation and you're not supposed to have it, but you want it anyway. But I'm also seeing this another way, like fear. Fear is trapping somebody. Fear is holding someone in place. Like, these people aren't going anywhere. And when you stay in one place, you can't really learn anything new. If you don't take those chances, you can't see how it will go. It's almost torturous. This is weird. They're drawn over here, and then it's like that's what they're trying to avoid. It also feels like someone still has a hold on them. Someone still has control over them. We've even seen with the Hierophant, like putting on an emotional front. Someone's not being honest about their emotions. have dissipating. This woman is much older. Time is passing you by, or it's time to make a change, but you never do. But then all of a sudden, you get sick of the same thing, or you get sick of your own shit. It's like anybody when it's time to make a change or a lifestyle change, like dieting or losing weight. It's like you finally get to that point, or you wake up one day and it's like, this is where I change. This is where the shift happens. And notice too, this is going in this direction as well. So someone's gonna finally stop ignoring it. Seeing this too is ignoring it, ignoring the signs, ignoring everything. And then that's where the beautiful, beautiful changes happen. And usually whenever I see this card in the past, parrots, birds, they repeat several times. These signs have showed up several times. Perhaps you have repeated or tried getting someone's attention. It's really sad to me. Because remember I was getting one, both are the same, but one's a little more, open to it. One's not as avoidant, and the other is. It almost seems like I picture someone just doing anything and everything to get someone's attention and they're not budging. And it began to hurt. And we've been seeing with a quest here, ignoring a quest, or there's a quest that someone needs to go on. A mission. It's gonna get a Harry Potter card. That was weird, it flipped over, I didn't know it did. We have Spider, which is Aragog. Reminds me of the Chamber of Secrets, where he was friends of Hagrid, and they went to the Forbidden Forest to talk about him, thinking it would go smooth sailing, but then the spiders tried to attack them. And they weren't expecting it. So attacking someone when they least expect it. Or thinking you're in good terms with someone, but being wrong. And I'm seeing spiders too in a general sense, how we're scared of spiders, but usually they're more scared of them or scared of us than we are them. So it's like someone's scared of something that someone else is also equally as scared of, but they're not letting it get the best of them. Literally, that's exactly what I said. Maybe someone's used to dealing with that. People that appear one way, but then they do another, and it totally freaks them out. I'm even getting a legit arachnophobia. Where I'm picturing the feeling of that, like when you're scared of things, or fear and anxiety can literally riddle you and cause you not to move. So someone could struggle with anxiety or some type of phobia, so it's not entirely them. It's like something that's trapping them. It's like other forces at play. It's very interesting. So maybe that's also a lesson here. Especially if you're the person that continuously repeats yourself or tries to talk to someone, tries to do this, tries to do that. You never know what is actually going on with someone. There's so many things that it could be. But once again, I'm getting that shift. I'm even seeing with the spider, they're getting over one's fears. Some people get over their fear of spiders or get over their fear of da-da-da. I feel like this spider is the feelings, the emotions. It's like someone is as scared. That's the comparison here. Someone is as scared as their own feelings as other people would if they were arachnophobic. And that's weird. I can almost feel it. That must really... It's like I'm putting myself in their shoes. So maybe if you didn't know what was going on, now you do. Okay, let's get a Bob Ross card. We have 9, and then the only other 9 here we have is 9 of Cups. This would be a good place for my little squirrel to live. It's like I'm getting this energy of taking someone in, taking them under your wing, assuring them that everything is okay, or assuring them, I'm getting like the house here, like you are safe. You are fine, no one's going to hurt you. Not even what you're scared of is going to hurt you. And not to say that fears are healed overnight or phobias are healed overnight. That's not realistic. Some people just never get over something and that's fine. But it's almost like someone's getting the word irrational. Someone's going to realize that they were being a little bit irrational, I want to say. Instead of being like this, like I'm not looking at anything, I'm avoiding. It's gonna be his foot. It's pretty close to that water, so don't think it's permanent. Remember, paralyzed is different from numbness. At least that's how I'm seeing it here. I can only get one more card in regards to this major shift. Because if you think about it, this is the exact opposite energy from standing still. This isn't standing still. It's like we're going in a good direction. Passion. Going towards what makes them passionate, which is you. And remember what I said about saying things or not feeling heard or trying to get someone's attention or trying to get something's attention and it's not working? I feel like it's like you're finally being heard. This person is listening. And I don't think they were before. They're paying attention. Even getting attentiveness. And the light that is around this person. The light is triggering, and she's even onto the left side. The light. It inspires them, but also triggers them. Triggers their fears, their past. Like anything that is tying them down and keeping them there. But they don't like being that way. I thought she's sitting in a chair, but it feels different. Okay, Sagittarius, that's the end of this art channeled message. Please like, subscribe, support the channel any way you can. I'd really appreciate it, and I hope you got something from this, because sometimes my messages aren't straightforward, or even if it's not literally your message, there's always some kind of subliminal, always something you can get from these readings. And see if you can find any underlying meanings, because I get a lot of metaphors and figurative language, I want to say, where you have to look a lot deeper than surface value. So yeah, so I feel like someone's going to choose to follow the light, or should I say follow you, instead of avoiding you or avoiding their quest, avoiding their purpose, avoiding everything. Because it just gets brighter and brighter and brighter to the point where you can't avoid it any longer. Okay guys, bye.